So I spent $900 on SHEIN.
These disturbing secret messages asking for help were allegedly found inside SHEIN packages.
There's the message. It says, need your help in the middle of it.
And while some of them turned out to be translation or printing mistakes, it's still making people worried.
Pieces of unfolded papers fell out. I opened one up and they all say the same thing. You are going to die in this suit.
Night fam, if you've ever heard or even bought anything from this popular brand, please do not look away from this video.
So I kind of went crazy on SHEIN.
I did not think I got this much.
Because how come millions of people are getting addicted to SHEIN
Decided to get on SHEIN and order 10 bathing suits.
when the quality is just horrible?
Is SHEIN jewelry even good? I could
Brace your hearts as we expose the 6 most evil things ever done by SHEIN. Number 1, SHEIN clothes are treated almost like garbage. I mean, fast fashion is already terrible, but SHEIN takes that to a whole new horrible level with ultra fast, almost disposable fashion.
Next is this. I have no idea where I'm gonna wear it.
In fact, they've gotten so good at it that SHEIN comes out with 10,000 new items every day. If you don't realize how bad that is, the big fast fashion brand Zara releases around the same number of new products every year.
So I spent $900 on SHEIN.
And since quality is a literal gamble on SHEIN,
This top, point crooked. The jeans feel like jeans.
many buyers would usually wear one piece and then never wear it again.
This one just doesn't have anything on it. Why did I buy you?
Those with more money even buy big boxes of SHEIN clothes worth hundreds of dollars just to make TikToks about it.
Oh my god, I bought $2,000 worth of stuff, and that is my box. My SHEIN box.
No wonder we can see mountains of fashion trash so big it's visible from space. SHEIN is fully aware of this addiction cycle, and it's all part of their plan. Number 2. You need to know that work slaves make your SHEIN clothes. Whether you realize it or not, every time you order from SHEIN, you already have blood on your hands. Because even if they publicly deny this, it's been well reported that SHEIN workers are severely overworked and underpaid. They earn less than $20 per week, and since they get paid per item, they're forced to work for up to 18 hours a day.
In order for them to price things so low, they have to cut corners. And one of those things are their workers.
Working conditions at SHEIN factories are so cruel, even the already loose Chinese labor laws are violated. The workers only get 1 day of leave per month. Their sweatshops don't even have fire exits, and when they make a single mistake on a garment, the company takes away a chunk of their salary. It's so heartbreaking and unfair, but it gets even worse. Because there's also a very good chance that SHEIN's cotton products come from Xinjiang. Yes, the same Xinjiang we reported about, where Uyghur Muslims are being discriminated.
Hundreds of thousands of people from ethnic minorities, including the Uyghur community, are being forced by the Chinese authorities to pick cotton in the far western region of Xinjiang.
In fact, Bloomberg did a cotton test to prove exactly this. Using work slaves is obviously, tragically, the only way SHEIN is able to provide millions of people very cheap clothes in a ridiculously fast time. Because number 3, SHEIN was labeled the most manipulative fashion site. Time-limited countdowns, exclusive subscriber discounts, so-called free gifts that make you spend more.
The photos are so heavily retouched that you can be absolutely sure the garments are not going to look this way on you.
I bought $135 worth of SHEIN clothes and returned all of it. I feel so guilty when I order SHEIN, but I can't help it.
We love these for literally a fraction of the price. I'm not going back to Victoria's Secret when these are literally the same thing.
These are just some of the many dark patterns detected on SHEIN's website, targeted to get young, impressionable people pressured to keep up with fast-changing trends.
It's a very impressionable age where they want to fit in, and clothing companies have utilized that insecurity to drive a lot of sales.
And they're not gonna let their dark secrets bring them down. So recently, they invited some influencers to to prove they're not as terrible as they really are.
SHEIN hosted an influencers trip at their factory in China, and it's the biggest load of propaganda crap.
This is a PR stunt for SHEIN.
But to their karma, it rightfully backfired.
These influencers were taken to what I assume is their newest factory in China to gaslight into thinking that they don't have labor issues.
I should have done more research.
Now, they're not just manipulative, they're also incredibly destructive, because number 4, SHEIN clothes make you destroy the environment twice. See, the reason SHEIN clothes are so low quality is because it heavily relies on synthetic plastic-based materials like polyester, acrylic, and nylon. And you know what happens to these fabrics when they're washed? With each wash, they shed microplastics, leading to more plastic pollution in our waterways and precious oceans.
6 pieces of unfolded papers fell out. I opened one up and they all say the same thing. You are going to die in this suit. I put gloves on, washed my hands, a little bit worried and scared.
And the utter lack of integrity doesn't end there. As number 5, SHEIN shamelessly steals designs too. There have been countless times when an independent artist has exposed SHEIN for copying their designs down to the tiniest detail.
SHEIN has stolen my design.
All without acknowledging the original artist. Look at this, and this.
SHEIN stole my band's merch design and I decided to buy it. It's really weird looking.
How do they keep getting away with this? Well, our final point might just be the answer. Number 6, SHEIN keeps a lot of secrets. It's quite surprising that SHEIN has gotten so massive, but it's still so mysterious.
They're growing at a mind-blowing pace, and yet very little is known about that company.
To date, the SHEIN founder Chris Su has responded to 0 requests for interviews, and there's almost no transparency on how certified their supply chain, labor standards, fabric sources, and sustainability practices are. Listen, I understand it's easier to choose looking great while saving money. But ever since I learned that every time I choose to buy from a horribly unethical company like SHEIN, I'm choosing modern-day slavery, I'm choosing to make even more young girls feel insecure about their looks, I'm choosing to hurt our planet, the choice became easy. As you focus on your outward beauty, don't forget the one that really, really matters. Choose wisely.